Prophet Muhammad, Guru Nanak and Swami Vivekananda, who taught the world the values which are the foundation of human civilization on this planet. It is rightly said by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru in his speech, "Trust with destiny." And to India, our much-loved motherland, the ancient, the eternal and the ever-new, we pay our reverent homage and we bind ourselves afresh to her service. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Present here. I am Tanuja Kera of Class 12B, representing the Blue House. Walking down the street with a companion, I saw a man in orange with a Rudraksh mala. I asked who he was. My companion answered, "He is an Indian." A few steps ahead, I saw a woman in burqa. I asked who she is. She is an Indian. A little while later, I saw a man in white with a crucifix locket. I asked who he is. He is an Indian. Across the street, I saw a group of monks. I asked who they are. They are all Indians. India, one of the oldest civilizations in the world. India, evolving from a victim of colonialism to a country of secularity. India, a home to hundreds of cultures and traditions, is my India that I am proud of. From being the first country to reach the Mars orbit in its first attempt, to being the home country of geniuses like C.V. Raman, athletes like Neeraj Chopra, business tycoons like Dilip Sanghvi, the list of achievements by India is endless. But what brings me the most pride is India's effective struggle for 200 years, the struggle for independence. At times, I sit and think of all the freedom fighters. Would they be proud of our country if they were to see it now? The answer lies with us. The future is in our hands. To create an India that they would be proud of is what we strive for. India has a long way to go, so let us pay homage to all those lives lost in our country's lead by upholding the pride and integrity of India, our very own country. Concluding with the words of Swami Vivekananda, India must rise. Let us all work hard, my brethren. This is no time for sleep. Do not figure out big plans at first, but begin slowly. Feel the ground and proceed. Thank you.
Sight they beheld. What they saw was the land of culture, land where peace and justice perfume the air, the land where liberty prevails and the tricolor is a sacred sight. We are born in India, where every heart swells with pride. Warm greetings to one and all present here. I am Vaidehi Goswami of Class 11A, representing the Blue House. Today I'm here to bring into the limelight the most vital, infatuating, yet neglected achievements of our country, our pride, India. At the time of attaining freedom, skeptics predicted a gloomy and dangerous future for India. But they all have been proved wrong by our efficiently managed democratic institutions. India has registered phenomenal success in many areas of life. We have grown into a vibrant democracy. We have one of the best armed forces in the world, which have always remained as our guardian from external forces as well as natural calamities. Yoga, the art of mind, body and soul, is a practice that has been gifted to the world by India, the form of lifestyle which is now being circulated worldwide. Today we have become the world's pharmacy because more than half of all the vaccines in the world are made in India. Today more than 99% of Indian adult population holds an identity, an Aadhaar. Today, India's UPI has become one of the best performing real-time ecosystem in the world. In a world where racism is causing disharmony amidst us, India scripts history at a time when 1.3 billion people are marking Azadi Ka Mahotsav. A daughter of India, hailing from a tribal community, has been elected as our president. India is claiming its rightful place on the world stage. But, my dear friends, we have a long road ahead. You look around yourself and you will see a traffic jam of problems. But if you turn around and see how far we have come, you will see many achievements that made us who we are. Now, I would like to summarize myself by quoting a few lines. With action, a man becomes a hero. With death, a hero becomes a legend. With time, a legend becomes a myth. And upon hearing a myth, a man takes action. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Thank you very much.
Dear friends, I wish you all a very happy Independence Day in advance. Today, I, Sneha Pathak of Greenhouse, have got this golden opportunity to speak on the topic My India, My Pride, which fills my heart with joy and gratitude. Carried with care, coated with pride, dipped in love, taking a flight in glory. Yes, this is my India, my soul. India is a land of diversity, whether be its magnificent geographic features or the cultural diversity throughout the country. It is one of the most ancient civilizations, blended with the rich colors of tradition and heritage. Here, language isn't a barrier, and all the religions live in harmony. Here, hearts are loving and kind. Unity in diversity like this is elsewhere difficult to find. Today, India is one of the most talented. Today, history of India is full of stories of brave Indians and the long freedom struggle. We are privileged to be born in a free India. And as we celebrate our 75th Independence Day, we should not only celebrate our freedom, but also honor our martyrs. Our flag does not soar high because the wind blows it, but because of the last breath of every Indian who died protecting it. Today, Indians have excelled in every field, from science and technology to sports and entertainment. India has one of the most talented youth, and surely we, the youth of India, can make our motherland reach greater heights by our righteous actions. But for that, we should be proud of our country and not run behind foreign powers. At last, I just want to say, I'm proud to be born in a country where Gandhiji's teaching run in every vein, where brilliancy comes in every work, where parents and teachers are worshipped and guests are treated as God, where in spite of all the differences, everyone is united by the love of their country. This is my exquisite India. Thank you.
To me is my pride, my religion. My nation to me is my identity, my priority. My nation to me is my parent, my abode. I am proud, I am privileged, for I am born in this great country, India, where after every 50 miles, cultures, customs and languages change. A very warm good morning to one and all present here. I, Vaishnavi Shah of Greenhouse, am here to express my thoughts on my India, my pride. On 15 August 1947, our India woke up to freedom with great leaders like Gandhiji at the forefront. India won independence after a lot of struggle. India rose from ashes and made its place as a powerful and progressing country in this world. India strengthened its defense so that history does not repeat itself. Our constitution earned us the title of the largest secular democratic country in the world. India is one of the most 47 are examples of our great potential. We have excelled in yoga, Olympics, or anything. To feel proud of India, then why don't we take pride in being an Indian? Why don't we take pride in being an Indian? Why do we settle abroad? How can we forget the sacrifices that our freedom fighters made for us? So many have bled for it. So many have died for it. So many have sacrificed for it. So that we can enjoy true freedom. Hold your head high and let the world know that you're proud to be an Indian. To conclude, I would like to say quotes by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. Thank you. Jai Hind.
In our mind, pride in our soul, and patriotism in our blood. Wishing you all a very happy Independence Day. Good morning, respected Sister Pratma, Sister Manjusha, my respected judges, sisters, teachers, and all my proud Indians sitting here. Today, we've gathered here to celebrate this great national event of our 75th Independence Day. I, Anushi Khan from Red House, proudly stand in front of you all to deliver a speech on My India, My Pride. India is one of the ancient civilizations where, after every 100 kilometers, the language, food, and clothing changes. But what remains the same is the heart of an Indian. India being the land of festivals. Here, every other day, we have festivals to celebrate. Each Indian celebrates festival with zest, and this strengthens the bond between the Indians as we stand as one. India is the cradle of human race, the birthplace of human speech, the mother of history, grandmother of legend, and the great-grandmother of traditions. All the positive and constructive achievements of India, we have a lot in history. After years of struggle, India got independence on 15 August 1947. It is much more than the history books narrate. I would now like to conclude with a quote by Romain Rolland. If there is any place on the face of earth where the dreams of humans come alive, it is India. Thank you, Jai Hind.
India, the one land all men desire to see, and having seen once, by even a glimpse, would not give that glimpse for the shows of all the rest of the world combined. Beautiful and true words said by the world-famous author Mark Twain. A very good morning to respected Sister Pratima, Sister Manjusha, my dear judges, and my fellow Ramneeites. Today, I, Ananya Kumar of Red House, is standing in front of you all, and as a proud Indian, is highly obliged to speak on the topic, My India, My Pride. Numerous vibrant cultures and languages can be found throughout India. Every day, there are new milestones that my country is achieving. There are so many inventions and discoveries happening every day, and every day my chest swells up with pride when I get to say that it is my country behind that invention. Today, India is amongst the top 5 largest military forces and the world's largest voluntary army. It is also one of the 5 nations which have launched a nuclear submarine. We ran the world's largest vaccine drive against COVID-19. On 22nd June 2017, India created a history after NASA launched the world's smallest satellite built by an 18-year-old Tamil Nadu student Rifat Shahrukh and his team. Mind-blowing, isn't it? But that is what we Indians are best known for, doing mind-blowing things. Finally, India may truly be described as a paradise. It is the most stunning location on earth where we may truly appreciate nature's scent. We Indians must band together and make a commitment to prevent the annihilation of our motherland if we are to create the pride and the nation's pride. Thank you and have a wonderful day ahead.